It's so far away, but you know, it's coming so fast. Okay.
How do you pronounce the town that you guys are from? Kulimi?
Caleb.
Kulimi?
Yeah.
Cool.
Turner, Bleacher Report, take one.
My mom's a strong woman. I can't imagine being in that situation like she was and having to overcome all those obstacles that she did. I honestly don't know how she did it. That's why she's like a hero to us. We have so much love for our mom. We do truly understand that we definitely wouldn't be here without her. That's why everything that we do now is, you know, is for her and it's for our family.
We were in a small town. It was really tough as a single parent. Having interracial children made it a lot worse. I had a black boyfriend and an interracial child at the time, and it just wasn't accepted.
Nevada forwards Cody and Caleb Martin grew up in Kulimi, North Carolina, a town located about 40 minutes southwest of Winston-Salem. Once a thriving mill village, the area is known for its deep-seated racism.
You wake up, it's a Sunday morning, and you look outside, there's no one there. There's no one out there, but there's a cross that was burned. You know, the thoughts that are going through your mind are, how did this happen? You don't even know.
Were you at any point fearful of not only just your life, but also your kid's life?
A little bit, like not, I was and I wasn't. You know, you just don't know what could happen. Yeah, it was scary. You're thinking, what's next? Are you gonna set your house on fire? Or, you know, will they try to do something to your children when you're not there?
Predominantly like a racist area, just because it's a small town, so everybody knows everything. The mix between races, it was just kind of crazy how like you go from you weren't accepted because you're with a black guy in a predominantly white area, and then you know at first, and then you're like kind of an outcast because you're the one white parent around a predominantly black area.
When you hear her telling you stories about a burning cross as she wakes up or walks outside of her door, what goes through your mind?
Kind of pisses you off a little bit, just because, and dealing with discrimination, like all this stuff, it's like people just really add on to her plate, and it's like for her to really fight through adversity and kind of persevere, like it's crazy to see her do that.
These are people that live in the same community that you live in, and some are ones that look at you day to day, and you know, but it was very scary. We were just driving, and they just try to swerve and make you just run off the road, and they're throwing out slurs or whatever out the window, and then, you know, kind of swerve to like try to run you over while you're walking, and you pretty much have to kind of jump over to the side, and like, this is ridiculous.
We had to take the trash out in pairs. We had to take the trash out in twos, make sure nothing happened, make sure that we was safe.
You try to put it back in the back of your mind and not think about it, not dwell on it, but you just know hatred was real. It is real, and you just have to prepare your children for that.
A prejudiced environment wasn't the only challenge Jenny Bennett and her 3 children faced. The family lived in poverty and feared for its life, surrounded by violence related to drug dealing. Sacrifices were made that the Martin twins didn't realize until they were older.
Insects, the bugs and stuff in the trailer, and not having any money, and like not even realizing that, you know, that my mom's not eating so we can eat.
I was Section 8, and we had a single-wide trailer, and it had roaches, and there was rats. It was awful. I had 2 or 3 jobs, and I just I did what I had to do, and sometimes I didn't eat.
She'd say, I'm not hungry. Like all day she wouldn't eat. She'd say, I'm not hungry. And then we'd eat, and then there wouldn't be nothing left. So then she just wouldn't eat. She's the one who's working. She's the one making the money, and she's coming back, paying for it, and she's not even eating it. So it's that stuff you don't notice, and you look back, you're like, dang. That's why there's so much appreciation and love for my mom and putting us first. That was so unselfish.
Growing up around racism and poverty, the Martin twins needed an outlet.
What role did basketball have in their childhood?
I think it kept them focused, kept them motivated, gave them an out, and that was a release for them.
Growing up, we had to figure out a way to help her out at some point, and that's when we got our first jobs. And during basketball season, we worked at Walmart. We were cart pushers. We wouldn't make a lot of money, but we'd make enough to where we could pay for gas and food, so it kind of takes something off her plate.
It brought them closer together. And yeah, it wasn't the best of situations, but I think that's what made them, because they are really close. I love that. I love that they love each other. When they all get together, they still wrestle around the floor as old as they are, and it's ridiculous. I wouldn't have it any other way. The reality is, they couldn't have anybody love them more than me, for sure.
How much does that, looking back on it now, mean to you?
Everything. Everything, because I am who I am because of them. I don't know where I would be without them. For sure. I told you, don't make me cry.
Mom, Jenny Bennett, cheering on this Wolfpack comeback.
That's why we go so hard, and I think that's why we, when we play with a lot of passion. We're trying to hopefully put ourselves and my mom and our family in the best situation to where they don't have to worry about anything anymore.